Hello, beautiful souls. Today's pick a card reading uses tarot, oracle cards, and crystals to bring in the messages from the fairy world that you need to hear right now. This reading is timeless, so whenever you see it is when you are meant to see it. We have pile number 1 with this red Jasper. We have pile number 2 with this yellow Citrine. We have pile number 3 with this sparkly Bismuth. And we have pile number 4 with this pretty Jade stone. The timestamps for each pile are in the description below, as well as any decks that I'm using in this video. Always go with your first instinct when choosing a pile and try not to overthink it. Whatever you end up doing will be right for you. Trust that you will get whatever messages that you need to get. Without further ado, I will start with pile number 1, and if you need more time to choose a pile, please pause this video until you're ready. Here we go. Okay, my pile number 1, you chose this red Jasper stone. Red Jasper it aids creativity, it brings confidence and courage. It's a very spiritually grounding stone. It's got a really strong earth connection and a connection with the lower 3 chakras, your root, your sacral, solar plexus, those 3. And it brings hope and inner strength. It's very nurturing, transformation, spiritual journey. It's good for all of that. That's the stone you chose. Put it up there. Okay, we have the Initiate. We have the Solitary. And we have the Ragnarok. The Initiate says, curiosity, open and warm. The Initiate is facing the unknown. It's acquiring wisdom and going through so many lessons right now. You're being initiated. It's like a profound awakening. You're trying to find your way through the mysteries of life. And you have the fairies' blessing on your journey. They're with you and they want you to know that. You're going through so much right now. Initiates sometimes go through almost like a near-death experience. I mean, it's really profound. So the Initiate is that. You're being initiated into something. You're bringing something through. And then you have the Solitary, dedication, self-love, and focus. This one's about going within and learning about your own soul and integrating in your shadow side and just integrating everything that you're learning through the Initiate. And this one too is a profound awakening of your gifts. You know, it can be, all of it is saying that you're going through this great awakening. You're really going through a lot of messages coming through, a lot of like downloads and things coming in, and you're spending more time alone, kind of out in nature, really kind of focused on what's going on inside of you. You know, you're embodying that as within, so without, as above, so below. You're really bringing that energy down and integrating it into yourself. It's really strong energy. And then you have Ragnarok, destruction, ending, and final moment. And this is actually really good because this is the ending of a cycle. You know, the ending of a pattern, something that's been holding you back and draining your energy. And once you end that and get rid of that, you know, once you get rid of whatever's holding you back, then you're going to become renewed and reborn, and just, you're going to be more your true self once again. it's really just this profound going through all of this, and you know that this has to end, this has to stop. Whatever it is what you're going through right now with being alone. And it's really trying to bring all of this in, this stuff that you're learning and going through, and really trying to integrate it within yourself. But this is kind of like you have to end something in order to be reborn. The initiate usually goes through that reborn kind of thing. Let's get some of this. Let's get an empowerment card or two. Very powerful energies. Prosperity, okay. Beautiful. Union, okay. And partnership, okay. So even though right now you're going through this solitary kind of phase, once you get through this whole cycle that you're in right now and you let go of what's holding you back, what's blocking you, and the Jasper can be really good for that. You've got a lot of reds right here, and the red Jasper, a lot of fiery energy. And the fire can consume us. It can burn away what's not serving you anymore. If you think of a forest fire, sometimes it kind of burns away all that old growth and makes room for all the new growth to come up, and new life comes. And that's what you've been going through. And through all of that, you're coming into a period of prosperity, union, and partnership where you're to the point where you are a whole, and now you can come into this relationship as a strong individual. And prosperity says, focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So prosperity is about the positive thinking. You know, while you're letting the stuff go that's blocking you, I think it's letting go of the negative energies. It's coming into your own, becoming more you, more authentic, letting go of that side of you that everybody else expects you to be. You're becoming who you really are and showing that side of you. And by focusing on the positive more, you're going to bring in a lot of prosperity, because it's going to be more you. It's going to be more authentic, and people are going to know that. They can tell when you're not being authentic. So focusing on the positive and being really grounded during all this time, which is what this red Jasper helps with, is grounding all of that energy down into you, into your center, and having that, giving you that confidence and courage to keep going and go forward. And then you have union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. And that's telling you that they're with you. You know, the other side is with you. The fairies, the gnomes, the elves, they're all with you and behind you. And that's what's helping you go through this initiation. And they just want you to know that. And then partnership says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. And this is about your human partnerships, your love and relationships. You know, after you go through this solitary period, you're going to come out of this, and it's going to be this beautiful, beautiful energy of partnership. You're going to then see your place in everything and be able to be the puzzle piece that the whole puzzle needs to be completed. You're going to be that missing piece, and it's going to really help you. Let's see. We're going to do some tarot cards here. We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Oh, all right. We got the Fool and the King of Cups. So, yes, I mean, the Fool is lined up with the Union and the Solitary. You know, it's taking that leap of faith. You have the Ace of Cups, which is new beginnings, and it's that filling your cup before, you know, and that's what you're working on right now with this initiation and being solitary, being alone, and finding that time for yourself, taking care of yourself, and removing these blocks and fears, things that hold you back. And you're coming into a place of positive thinking, and it's allowing for all this new beginning to come in, all these new relationships. It's relationships with the seen world, the unseen world, the fairies, the fae, the she, whatever you want to call them. It's all these different relationships, and it's all this beautiful new beginning of all that. And then you have the Fool with the Union and the Solitary, like I said, and the Fool is really taking that leap of faith, you know, having that innocence about you and that new beginning. Once you're like reborn, you're coming into this place of power of your own. You know, you're standing on your own. You're standing on your own 2 feet, but you know you have the backing of everybody, the support around you. And you can see that now. And then you have the King of Cups. And again, with the cups, it's that beautiful emotions. It's just you're like the king of the world. I don't know. You're on top of the world. You've come through so much that now you've handled all your emotional baggage or whatever you want to call it, and you've really learned to integrate all of this. And that's kind of a journey all the way through life that we kind of keep going through, but you're going through it at a really profound level. It's really just a total 180, like just like a complete death of the old self and coming into it, and just this really profound change and transformation. It's beautiful energy, but you definitely need to stay grounded in that. And the red jasper will help you with that, and it'll help you with the confidence and courage to bring about all this change that you want to. I mean, people may not at first understand, and that might be part of the whole solitary thing. But once they see this change, they're going to be so inspired, and so it's going to be such a beautiful change in you that they're going to be inspired by that. And you're just going to have so much support around you, you know, in every way. We're going to do a couple more tarot cards here. Let's take that one. Yes, we got more cups. The Page of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. And the Queen of Cups. Look at that. Almost all cups. Okay, we're going to move these up here. So you got this Page of Cups, which is that innocence again, that just starting out, you know, trying, like apprenticeship. That's what the initiate also is kind of like you're learning through something, through somebody, whether that's, you know, the other side that's bringing these messages to you and you're learning from that, but it's bringing that in. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles over the solitary with the Fool and the Union. And the Nine of Pentacles, she is so herself, and it's bringing in all that prosperity. It's being yourself, being your authentic self, and just having fun and enjoying that. Following your passion, following the things you love doing is going to lead you to that prosperity, to that happiness, to that completion. You know, the 9 is almost a completion, and it's just, and Pentacles are earth. They're very earthy energy. They're material world energies. So it's bringing all of these changes down into the earth. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. So you've got the Queen and the King here with this Ragnarok. This whole being reborn, this partnership, it's like the divine masculine and feminine. It's the master of your emotions, using your emotions in a positive way, using your compassion, your empathy, your drive, your logic, your heart, your brain, everything all integrated together. And that's what you're doing right now. Is you're getting rid of the destruction, the destructive tendencies, the self-sabotage, that kind of energy. You're getting rid of anything that's holding you back, and you're just moving forward into this beautiful, beautiful master of your emotions. And it's leading to all this partnership and support and love all around you. People are going to love you more for being your authentic self. You know, that's just a beautiful, beautiful, almost like a beautiful love story coming together and culminating with this Queen and King of Cups. Beautiful journey that you were on. I feel so just blessed and honored. I would love to hear if this resonated with you, if you would leave a comment below. And if you want to be notified, you can hit the bell and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 2. You picked this yellow citrine, just beautiful. Citrine, yellow citrine. This is like my sunshine stone. It's happiness, joy. It brightens your energy. It brightens your day. It brings warmth and sunshine, raises your vibration. It helps you to see things in a more positive light. It's just a beautiful, uplifting stone. And let's see what we have. We have the merciful one. We have before the gathering and the blood month. So the merciful one says compassion, release, relief. She is kind of like Archangel Azrael, just kind of like the angel of death. She's such a beautiful, compassionate energy. It's the card is deep, sacred transformation, change. It's about letting go. You know, she lifts your pain and she's there with you. It's definitely a death or an ending, but it's to be handled with love and respect and compassion. And it's something that's like fated. It's going to happen. You can't stop it. This transition from one phase to the next, you know, it's already in progress. It could be a physical death. It's kind of like the death card in tarot where it's an ending. And it could be an ending of something that's holding you back. But it could also be an ending that you need to treat it with love and respect and have compassion for yourself. You know, if you think of someone, if you think of someone that is suffering with a disease such as cancer or something where they've been suffering for a long time, this is the relief, this is the release that the merciful one talks about. What she brings is that relief from the pain, from the suffering. You know, she brings that relief and compassion. And then we have before the gathering, which is celebration, anticipation, and event. And it could just even be celebrating the past. It's celebrating that which is ending. And before the gathering is like, it's a time for preparation, getting ready before you have a gathering, before you have a party, before you have a wedding, before you do anything like that, an event like that, you are getting ready, you are preparing. So it's preparing for that. And it's seeing how far you've come. It's an omen of blessings coming to you. You'll have relief and joy, completion. It's a completion. It's a passing a test. It's an acknowledgement of your accomplishments so far. This merciful one could just be that you need to show yourself more mercy than anything, but you celebrate it. You celebrate all of the passings. It's just a move from one phase to another, but it's a complete move. It's like a birth. A birth is kind of something new coming in, but it's also something, the other side ends and you come into this side. In a way, it's a death to the other side and a birth in this side. Whereas the merciful one, it's also a death on this side, but a rebirth in the other side, if that makes sense. You've got the blood month, which is sacrifice, offerings, and decision. And the blood month is a decision to give something up, but it's something that we've kind of held dear to us, but it's in order to be free, in order to free yourself. It's that what's draining you, what's that vampiric kind of energy that's been draining you and sucking you dry. I feel like you've been a caregiver for someone and watched them suffer, and you really are going to be relieved when they are no longer suffering. It's that letting them go. It's time to make a sacred offering. But the offering is something that holds you back, something that's been holding you down, something that's been draining your energy, and giving that up. And then, and it's a preparation, and it's a complete death or transformation. But it's one with compassion and love and empathy, all of that. So it's not a bad thing. It's actually very, very good. And you've got all this surrounding you and helping you. Let's see what cards we get here. We got clarity, yes. Pilgrimage, okay. And elegance, beautiful. Okay. So with this, clarity says, banish the fog of illusion, open your eyes to the truth, remember the perfection of who you are, and it's getting that clarity, having that high vibration, keeping your thoughts positive and seeing that we're all on this journey, this pilgrimage, and it's definitely once you can let things go, you're going to have that clarity. You're going to banish the illusions. You're going to know and see from a totally different perspective. Pilgrimage, you are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find a way. Only you can choose your path. So again, it's that journey. It's getting ready for the journey. You're going through all of this, and it's just the excitement, anticipation. It's a good feeling. You've got this relief from letting it go. Whatever it is that's been draining you is going to be gone. And then you can prepare and be excited for the changes coming in. And elegance, it is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. again, just beautiful. It's about going with the flow. You know, life is a process, a continuous process. And even though we think in linear terms, it's a cycle, it's a circle. And that's more what this is saying, is that it's coming full circle. And it's just such beautiful, beautiful energy. So we're going to do some tarot cards here. Let's see what we have. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. So, all right. The Nine of Swords is that seeing the positive, you know, raising your vibrations. It's kind of that tunnel and the spiral of our patterns and things that we've been going through on this journey, you know, this pilgrimage that we are making. And it's just such a drastic change that you're going through, but it's one to be celebrated. And then we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is kind of, you know, finding your own, finding yourself, having clarity, having that love and compassion. You know, you've been so drained. All of these different things have been kind of, you've been dropping the ball because you've been so drained, because of everything. You've been dropping it, and you haven't been able to, you've got so many things up in the air that some of them have to drop away. And that's that sacrifice that you need to make. You know, but then you're going to be able to see things from a higher perspective. You're going to raise your vibrations and change your thoughts. You know, change your thoughts into a positive way. You're going to see the happiness and joy. And that's what this new beginning with the Ace of Swords is a new way of thinking. It's going to change completely your way of thinking. And it's such a beautiful journey to go through. Let's do some more tarot and see what else we get. Oh, wait, we have like a whole ton here. All right, I'm gonna just put them back. That's half the deck. We can't do half the deck. We'd be here all day. And again, half the deck. Well, there's 4 cards here. We'll keep these. We'll go with it. What do we have? We have the Hierophant. All right, let's see here. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Chariot. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. So it's about, let's see, the Hierophant is kind of the traditions, the old way of doing things. And it's, you know, one of those things that's been holding you back is that I have to do it this way. There's one way to do things and it has to be done this way. And there isn't. There's so many other ways to do things. And it's giving up that staunch, almost critical, you know, maybe other people's criticisms of you. It's giving that up with the Blood Month. And then you have the 4 of Pentacles, which is holding on really tight. It's kind of like being a miser. It's that you're holding on too tightly to what you need to release and let go. It doesn't serve you. So it's you need to get the clarity in order to release those thoughts. And then you have the 8 of Wands, or the Knight of Wands, I'm sorry. The Knight of Wands, and such a powerful fast energy. And then you have the Chariot right after that too, which is also really fast energy. Everything's going to speed up and switch around, and once you're able to release this that's been holding you back, this excitement and anticipation, this raising your vibrations is just going to change everything so quickly, so fast, and it's such a beautiful change. And then out of it, you're going to come into the Five of Pentacles. And that's, you got to see the hope. You know, the Five of Pentacles kind of goes with this merciless one, or merciful one. You know, it's about, she's kind of depressed. And instead of seeing this change, this transformation, this death as a bad thing, it's seeing the butterfly, seeing the hope that's there. It's coming up out of that energy. And I think it really goes with this blood month and releasing that and having that compassion and seeing the compassion that others have for you as well as what you have for them. And really just focusing on these new thoughts and coming through this in such a beautiful way that you're going to gain clarity, and your journey is still beginning. You know, you choose your path, you choose it. And then you're keeping that higher perspective, you know, spending time outside in nature and the sunshine. Just the sunshine is going to help you. The positive vibrations, that's really what you need. And you'll have all new way of thinking. It's going to change drastically, but it's a beautiful, beautiful journey. And it can be quite painful, but the thing is it's also a celebration, and it's also a relief. Whatever you've been doing that's caused you to drop all the balls and just been dragging you down, you know, she's being dragged down. She can't do it anymore. You have to see that you can't do that anymore. It's going to be a relief. And, you know, have compassion for yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments and how far you've come. Celebrate all these little things. And you're going to have some really fast energy here. And the changes are going to be quite swift. But it's letting go of that, what's dragging you down. Seeing from the higher perspective, seeing the love and the compassion in the universe, and the new thinking and thoughts. You know, we have the same butterflies here as we do here, and it's just that beautiful transformation that you're going through. Just beautiful. You're going to have an entirely new outlook on life. No longer are you going to be held back. You're going to have that courage and that confidence and that beautiful strength that you have. Your strength is commendable. It's just gorgeous. I would love to hear if this resonated with you. And if you want to be notified when I put out a new video, you can hit subscribe and the little bell icon. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, huge hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 3. You chose this bismuth. I don't know if you can see how sparkly that is. It's just beautiful stone. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but bismuth. It's a stone of transformation. It balances all 7 of your chakras, and it removes the blocks, which brings you a tranquility and calm. It aids with self-reflection. It helps the body to adjust by balancing all 7 chakras. It helps the body to adjust to higher vibrations. Just beautiful. Let's see here. Like that. Let's see. We have the vulva. We have the fairy norn and the ancient. Wow. Wow. This is pretty magical, honestly. Let's see. You have the vulva. Prophecy, guidance, and direction. The vulva is a seer. She's the female shaman, the divine feminine energy. But it can be kind of a wild feminine energy, a strong, vibrant energy. It's kind of, she works with the web of fate. She kind of weaves the web, which then we have the fairy Norn, who definitely weaves. And she's connected to the earth and your roots. You know, she's connecting you down to your roots, telling you to stay grounded, listen to your messages of intuition. The vulva in Nordic world, in the Nordic world, is, she practices satyr, magic, divination. You know, you're getting all this, you're very clairvoyant or clairaudient. You have a lot of psychic abilities, and that's all coming through very strongly, that connection that you have. You also have that deep connection with the earth too. I just love the colors on that card. Then you also have the fairy Norn, who's planning, patience, and cooperation. And the fairy Norn is about, you know, your destiny. She weaves the destiny, but it's about using small choices to weave the web that you want. You know, weave it in a way that you want. Dispelling the chaos. Don't get dragged into somebody else's drama. Shape your life with magic that you already have and watch your fate transform. You know, you've got that ability to change your fate. And it's all about choosing what you want that fate to be, you know, and weaving that for yourself. It's almost like a double thing of deciding your fate and seeing your future and seeing the future of others. You know, you've got the ancient, who's the elder, experience and lessons. And she's beautiful in her own way. I just love the owl on her hat. And her hat's actually a pine cone. It's just a very cool card. They're all very cool. And the ancient is telling you that others are going to be seeking your guidance. You're so wise and you understand the weight of your words and actions and the complexity of life. You know how all of that weaves together. You can see how it's all weaving together, and you're going to be sought out for that. You know, you've learned to speak your truth, and you've integrated your shadow side. You've learned your lessons, and everything that you're learning has value. And you'll soon see that. You know, you're just such a powerful, so many psychic gifts, psychic abilities, that just amazing. And you're able to decide your own fate. You know, you direct your fate, you direct your life the way you want to go. And you've learned all these lessons, and so many people are going to be coming to you for guidance. You know, don't doubt your strength or your abilities, because you've got these huge abilities. And you can definitely use the bismuth to help your body to adjust to all these higher vibrations. I mean, it's very, very high vibe reading here. Let's see what we have for the... We have cycles, yep. Anticipation, beautiful. And action, yes. All right, so cycles, we are all becoming. Surrender to your changes, release your fear, trust this powerful process. So, you know, you can see the cyclical nature of life. You can see all these different cycles. You can kind of see the patterns behind things and why things are the way they are. And you know that all of this is going on. You can see it. You know, you have to trust in your abilities and give up your fear. I don't know if you're kind of feeling like you don't know enough or whatever, but you definitely do. You've learned all these lessons. You've just, you're in the process of integrating them and deciding where you want to go. And you have this anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. And again, it's that people are seeking you out. People are coming to you for advice, for help. And you've got this uncanny way of seeing what their actions, what their next step is going to be. And action says, stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. And that is what you're doing, is you're moving through all of this. You're deciding your fate. You're planning things, and you're going through it in a very systematic way. You're integrating and learning all these lessons and bringing them down to earth. And, you've got so much magic surrounding you. It's very exciting, anticipation, excitement. It's just exciting. It's beautiful. Nothing can hold you back. Whoa, that one jumped out. We'll take that. And yes, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see here. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles. And then we have the King of Swords. So the 10 of Pentacles is like the pinnacle. You've got all the material wealth coming in, and these cycles that you're going through and that you can see, that you're on like an upswing of that cycle. You're bringing in all this prosperity, this money, abundance, and with the 7 of Pentacles, again, it's like the fairy Norn. It's that you have to choose. You choose which one you pick. You choose which way you want to go. And it's exciting, all that anticipation of what are you going to do. It's kind of like the fairies are all saying that, we're kind of all surrounding you here, and we're just excited to see what you do next, because then you've got action. And the King of Swords, and it's about mastering your thoughts, not stepping on people. You don't do that. You've got all this wisdom, like the owl here too. There's an owl theme going, and owls to me symbolize wisdom, like a deep knowing. You just know. And I think that's how you feel, is you just know what's going to happen. And it's very, you could have prophetic dreams. It could be just gut feelings. It could be just waking up and knowing something. And you've definitely decided on a direction, and people are coming to you and asking for your help and asking for your guidance. And we're going to do some more, just an amazing energy. Just magical. Yes, you've got the High Priestess with the vulva. You're the High Priestess. You are very spiritual and bringing that down, You've got the Hierophant, which again is tradition. It's choosing, how are you going to proceed? Are you going to go the traditional way, or are you going to go the spiritual, intuitive way? Definitely follow your heart. And yes, you've got the 3 of Wands, which is just beautiful energy there. So it's going through all of this, deciding what you want to do. You've got all this knowledge. You're on top of the world. You can bring it all down into the world. It's integrating all of that into you and deciding and having a balance between the old way and the new way, and having the balance between the heart and the brain, having that, your visions support you in a new way. And it's deciding how you want to go, and it's that planning and the preparation and the excitement and the anticipation, and then the fast movement and the knowledge coming in. Like all of this could just be quick and suddenly coming in. It could just be like extremely fast. You're just transforming, but it's like a kundalini awakening where it's just everything coming through at once. So you do have to take a little bit of time integrating all that lessons and knowledge and everything that you know, but you know it. You just have to give yourself credit for it too. And oh my goodness, you're coming through this with such shining, you've got these major arcana here of the high priestess and the hierophant that are kind of, a lot of magic, a lot of intuition, a lot of weaving your fate. You are a weaver. You are the one weaving your destiny. And this, with this ancient, it's this journey that you're on, this cycle that you're on, and it's going so fast. The wheel is turning so fast for you. You go straight from 2 to 5, you're just boom. And it's kind of like you're up leveling. You're up leveling so quickly, but you have to take a little bit of time to integrate that in. But it's such an exciting time. I feel like you're so excited and happy for this and this change. And now you have to kind of get a little bit more serious and kind of also decide what seeds you're planting, decide which actions you want to take, and then go full force with those actions. You are that wise elder. You are the ancient one. You are the vulva. You are the Norn, the fates, the destiny. You have all of that. You have such amazing gifts, and people are going to be coming to you and seeking you out. You just kind of like the Three of Wands here. You have to decide which way you want to go, but your ship is coming in. Just decide where you want to steer that ship. It's just incredible high vibrational energy. A lot of self-reflection kind of comes with this as well, with the anticipation and the action and just the planning and patience. It's all really focusing on what direction do you want to go in, and then just doing it because you've got that ability. You've got all of that. It's incredible. Truly, truly just blessed to even do this reading. I'm so excited to see what you do with it. And I'd love to know if this resonates with you. If so, just leave it in the comments and let me know how it resonates with you and what's coming in for you. You are so gifted. It's like you could do anything. It's amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 4. You chose this beautiful green jade stone. Jade it attracts good luck, abundance, wisdom, friendship. It connects you with the earth. It protects from harm, brings harmony and peace. It's just a very loving and nurturing, soothing energy. It's very soothing for healing. Just beautiful. Put that up there. And we've got the Hedge Witch. And the Green Man and Awen. Wow. Some pretty powerful energies here. You've got the Hedge Witch, which is herb wisdom, secrets, and hidden lore. And the Hedge Witch is like that deep connection to the earth. It's the plant world, healing herbs, nature. You've got this, you can see beyond the hedge. You can see the other side. It's just this amazing, amazing energy. Very, very kind of seeing things, I think you see fairies. I think you can see the natural, the elementals, the fairies, the sylphs, all of that. You have this deep connection with that natural world and the plant world. Your house is probably full of plants, or it would be if you had a choice. You've got that kind of energy. You're basically being given a gift of nourishment from the fairies. They're acknowledging you and seeing that and letting you know that they see that. And then you've got the green man. And the green man is initiative, fertilization, and action. The green man is something's changed recently. Maybe you did see something recently and something has kind of changed. It's a time of new beginnings. Acknowledge the powerful energies surrounding you. It's bringing new connections, magic into your life, taking action. Abundance is flowing into your life. All of this is flowing in. It's just a very strong connection to the natural world, a very strong connection to the plants, trees, that kind of energy. And Awin, she's gift, divine inspiration, and awakening. And Awin, she's like showing you that you have blessings from the fairies coming in. It's the ability to awaken your dormant talents. It's newfound knowledge. Again, kind of like him. Something's changed. Suddenly you see this stuff. Suddenly you have that spark of inspiration. It's such a big change. It's almost like you were asleep before. And now you've woken up and you're forever changed. Now you can't not see it. It's there. And it is. The fairies are offering you their greatest gift. It's seeing the magic in life. You're more fully alive now. You have these more true connections. And you have this connection. It's definitely a connection to the fairy realm, the fairy world, the other side. It's a very deep connection, but I think it's a recent connection that you didn't have before. And suddenly it's just boom, it's there. It's like your Kundalini woke up and you're just able to now see all of this. But I think you've always loved plants. I think they've always been kind of a part of your life, but now it's even more. Now it's a more deep connection, more spiritual connection. Let's see here. I'm going to take that one. Action. Yes, action twice. You definitely have to do something. Dignity. Manifestation. Beautiful. Again, with those blessings coming in, the manifestation. You're able to manifest your dreams come true. I mean, you've got a lot of help and support from the fairies. They are really around you, that side, and you're able to see the other side. You're able to bridge that gap to the other side. And there's action. Stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. So keep doing what you've been doing, and keep going, because this is action. This is action. It's fertile ground for all these blessings coming in. Dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. Again, with action. You definitely have to do something with this gift that you've been bringing in. It's really seeing how far you've come. It's like a night and day. Like I said, like you were asleep and you suddenly woke up, and it's just beautiful. Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So yes, it's kind of your belief in them is what's allowed you to see them and see the other side. And you're manifesting, your dreams come true. I mean, whatever you want, you can bring in. You've got all this abundance and all this green world, green, the green man. It's very, very earthy, kind of, but it's not earthy in the way of, well, yes, it is. You are very grounded, but you're also very inspired, very spiritual. And it's the combination of those that is truly unique to you, how you see that other side. Okay, whoa, we're going to take that one. Got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Cups. Oh, beautiful. And the King of Swords. So with this manifestation and the King of Swords, it's about mastering your thoughts, mastering your fears, bringing in that wisdom, using your positive thoughts to, your thoughts create the action. So you first have to change the thoughts to change the action. And then that is what creates your manifestation. It's thoughts and action, beliefs, the power of your beliefs. And with the Six of Cups, it's almost like an Alice in Wonderland kind of, I'm not sure if you can see it very good here. Let's see if I can hold it up for you. Whoops, which way? There. It's kind of an Alice in Wonderland. It's that childlike quality of innocence and fun. And it's kind of like you're literally inviting these energies, these nature beings into your life, and you're inviting them, and you're having tea with them. You're just, all this abundance is flowing into you. All these gifts are flowing into you and illuminating everything. And it's just beautiful, bringing all of that in. And that's part of the action, is that connection with them. And with the Page of Pentacles, I mean, this is just a beautiful, high energy, you've mastered it. You've, again, with the owl here and here, it's that wisdom. And it's kind of a new thing, this new awakening, this new inspiration that you've had. And it's that connection with the fairy realm and the other side that's really just amazing. And it's going to bring so much prosperity and abundance and everything in for you. You have this blessing from the other side. Like, you're extremely blessed. You have the Nine of Swords, which is seeing things from such a higher perspective, changing your thoughts again. You've got, oops, well, I guess we'll just put them like that because they both came out. We've got the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So as you're going through this and you're seeing the other side, it's kind of like that tunnel is opened up, and it's opened up your vision, and you're enabled to see more, and it's changing your thinking. It's changing the way that you view things and your beliefs. It goes deeper than just your thoughts. It's your beliefs that are changing. And then the Ten of Swords, where you're just like bringing all this in. And it's kind of that going within, kind of. I think that you have a lot of fears around how other people are going to perceive you. But you go from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. So you're bringing it down more. It's a progression. And then you have the Queen of Swords, and she just cuts right to the truth. I mean, she is just witty, charming, but in a very strong way. She's the master of her thoughts as far as like the feminine energy. She is the queen, you know, she rules over it. And it's kind of like the fairy queen as well. Your thoughts and beliefs, you know, you also have the king of swords. So you have the king and the queen of swords here with manifestation and Awen. So this awakening that you're going through is kind of the divine masculine and feminine. And it's really a total mastery of your beliefs and just this total change in your beliefs. It's kind of a night and day change, but it's such a beautiful, beautiful change. You know, it's acknowledging all the powerful energies around you because they're really surrounding you right now and they're bringing in the manifestation. They're bringing in all these gifts for you and you're really connecting to them. You know, don't doubt that connection because it's very, very strong and they're around you. They're bringing you all their gifts and just, it's such a beautiful energy. Just beautiful. You are becoming so strong. Your connection with the natural world is off the charts. It's beautiful. Let's see. Let's do one more empowerment card just to see. What you need to know. Reconciliation, huh? Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. I think this reconciliation is reconciling your gifts, you know, reconciling the two parts of you, that trying to figure out how you can be true to your beliefs, true to this other side that you have such a strong connection with, but yet still be able to deal with humans, society, you know, and all of our limiting beliefs. It's trying to integrate those two sides of yourself and bringing that together. That's what you're reconciling. And it's just such a amazing, beautiful journey. You know, you are the hedge witch and you've got that divine inspiration. It's a very powerful awakening that you're going through. It's just beautiful. I would really love to hear if this resonates with you. I kind of feel like this one and the third one kind of went together in a way, so you might want to watch that one as well. But this is just a more earthy plants is what I keep seeing, kind of herbs and plants and natural world, kind of the fairy realm altogether is all around you and helping you with this manifestation and this action. But I would love to hear if this resonated with you and how it resonated with you and what's going on right now that you're able to see all of this, you know, with this awakening. I would love to hear about it. I feel honored to do this reading for you. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, hugs and blessings to you.